Yes. So if one listens to Advaita Vedanta carefully, thinks about it, everybody has to come to this question. If we are already Brahman, if you're already the Absolute, then what is the purpose of appearing as a sentient being and going through all these struggles, the suffering of life, and then the gradual awakening and following the spiritual path and coming to an enlightenment and realizing that you're Brahman, which you already were? So what was the purpose of the whole thing? The answer is contained in the question itself. He mentions causality there. Swami Vivekananda would often say, this question itself is wrong. We can ask, why is this question wrong? You see, when we ask this question, it leads us to a deeper question about questioning itself. What is a question? What are we asking for here? We are asking for an explanation. And what is an explanation? It's asking for a cause. We see an effect and we want a cause of that. So the grass is wet and I want to know why. What would satisfy me? Maybe an answer like, it rained and therefore the grass is wet, or the sprinkler was at work and therefore the grass in the lawn is wet. And that answer satisfies me. Why? I have got a cause. I was looking for a cause and I've got a cause. Now this seems fine. So why should we not ask, why is there this entire cycle, the whole game of life, why is it there? We can ask for a cause of that. It won't work. Why? Because, see, when I am asking and talking like this, notice my language. Why? Because. It's all about causality. And yet, the answer given in Advaita Vedanta is this entire cycle of life, this game of life, it appears because of Maya. So how does that help? What is Maya? One way of understanding Maya is space, time, and causation. It's like when you have a theatrical performance, you need a stage. So in the theatrical performance of this universe, the stage is space, time, and causation. And this stage is provided by Maya. So, when you have causation as part of the stage, you can't ask for a cause of Maya because it's like asking for a cause of causation. And to make that more clear, it's like, so space and time, if you ask, what is outside space? What is before time? Notice, when I ask before time or outside space, before time means I'm already assuming time. Before and after are time words. Before and after are tense, past tense, future tense. So these are time words, which means you have already accepted time. Only within time does it make sense to ask before and after, past, present, and future. Only when you have accepted the concept of space, it makes sense to ask inside and outside. So this universe is space. So what if a child may ask, what's outside the universe? Nothing, you can't answer that. Because outside also already means space. So when there is no concept of space, there is no concept of outside, inside. Just like that, before Maya, without assuming causality, one cannot ask for a cause. The moment you ask for a cause, you're already asking for a cause within. Within Maya, one can ask for a cause. But about Maya itself, one cannot ask for a cause. It's just as meaningless as to ask what is outside space, what is before time. Similarly, what is the cause of cause? Cause of causality? It doesn't work. So that's a logical answer. Why one cannot meaningfully answer this question. But one should be able to understand logically why it is not possible to answer it. Now the question was, is there no answer until one is enlightened? That is true. That is true. I like this. One of our senior Swamis said, it's on our side there is only the question and no answer. On the side of those who are enlightened, they don't seem to ask this question. They have the answer but not the question. And the question is gone and dissolved. It's not a problem to them. After enlightenment, it's not a problem. That's why in the Himalayas, the monks have a saying that when somebody asks a question about Maya, they would say, माया को प्रतिष्ठित मत कीजिए महात्मा जी, माया को काटिए. Don't try to establish Maya, oh monk. Try to go beyond Maya. Try to negate Maya. So when you are asking why this happens, one wants a reasonable, logical answer. But there's no reasonable, logical answer because this world, from an Advaitic perspective, never was. It's like a riddle, it's like a mystery, so it never was. It's an appearance. There is no reasonable, logical answer within the dream for a dream. I give the example of being chased by a lion in a dream. Now if I ask, where did this lion come from? The real answer is there is no lion, wake up. But if I won't accept that answer, no, I see a lion, you must give me an answer. Then you have to say the lion came from the jungle. But where in the jungle? Well, from its daddy lion and the mummy lion. And where did they come from? Oh, they came from their parents. And where did that come from? There's no end to this, you can see. And none of it is actually true. So that is the answer, or non-answer, if you will. What is to be done? See, this is a path. It is to be walked upon. Accept that Advaita Vedanta is telling me you are Brahman. Our immediate reaction is, I don't know. I don't know that. I may hear it, I can listen to it, but I don't feel it, I don't realize it. That is Maya. What is Maya? That I don't know. It's not real for me yet. That is Maya. That's all the proof that we need of Maya. Now the thing is how to overcome it. How to go beyond that and realize who I am.